I'm Somaye and I'm going to talk about listening in IELTS exam. During my classes, always my students ask me that why we cannot change our band score 6 or 6.5 to 8 or 8.5 or 9. So I'm going to tell you that how can you change it, which are the challenges, okay? There are 3 tips that it's better to do it at home, okay? The first one is about audio comprehension. In audio, how well do you understand the audio, okay? Do you miss the words? And how do you miss the words? The first one in audio comprehension is about accent. What is the accent that you are listening at home? British English or American one? So what we are going to have the exam or to take the exam, it's in British English. So that's better to recognize that. What is the difference between some words? For example, you see 3 or 3. What is the difference between these accents? Okay, so if you do not know, you will miss the words. The second one is about vocabulary. Do you know all the vocabulary? There are some vocabulary in Cambridges that we have never heard, okay? But they are exactly the answer. And you have to know the accent and you have to recognize what is the vocabulary of that one, okay? For example, I will write one of them for you. And I want you please study at home and recognize what is the meaning of these words and how is the accent of it, how is the sound of it, okay? It's about what is it and what is the meaning, okay? The other one is about the spelling. You understand the audio, you recognize the vocabulary, and you find the answer. Now, what is the spelling? How can you write it? Yeah. For example, it was about 1,000. Okay. Was it thousands? Was it thousand? Was it E? Was it O? Okay. Which one of them was? Maybe you missed the word or you missed the answer now here. Okay. And there are some these tips in audio comprehension. And the other one is about the grammar. That I will tell you how in grammar, okay? So these all are in the first tip that it's about audio comprehension. So the second one is about question comprehension. In question comprehension, there are 2 tips. The first one is about reading skills. Okay, by reading in the first time, can you understand all the question? Or you listen to question, you read the question, and you listen. Now you forget all things. So what should you do? In question, in listening, at the first time, read the listening. And while we are listening to the listening, we forget. What was the question? Okay, what is the solution? It is about reading a skill. I want you please study at home that. Read the question, write it for yourself, and again rewrite it in your own words. Okay? Again, read the For example, it's the question 1, A, B, and C. Yeah. Read the question, recognize it, rewrite by your own words. Now, while you do it, little by little, you can recognize what is the whole of it by first reading. But after that, you can find the keywords. And finally, you can understand that what was the main word in the question that we have to answer in these all. Okay? So it's about reading speed. It is not about the listening. The other one is about test wiseness. In test wiseness, you see we have a variety of questions. For example, we have maps. We have multiple choice. Multiple choices. We have 5 questions. 3 questions in multiple choice, yes? So there are a variety of questions. They are not all the same. Now, what should we do? We should read again and try to recognize how can I answer in maps? How can I answer in multiple question? The other one is about maybe gap filling. Yeah. These all are about question comprehension. But there is another one, which is about paraphrases. You see, in listening, they are not all talking about one word. Okay? By one word, I mean that. For example, if in the question they write the word bad, in the audio they wouldn't repeat the word bad. Maybe they would say the paraphrase of it. Maybe it's about words. Or maybe it's about fantastic. How they can change it in the audio, just they would say maybe better. Okay? Sorry about some dictations. Maybe I make mistake. Sorry for this. Fantastic and better, yeah? So they are not the same in the listening, in the audio, and in the questions, words, yeah? So we call it paraphrasing. But we have variety in paraphrase. We have synonym paraphrases, we have antonym paraphrases, and we have semantic paraphrases. Yeah, so there are a lot to do for listening in IELTS exam, for having the band score 8.5 or 9. Okay, so it was the third one about question about paraphrasing. So now, can we have the band score 8 or 9? No. There are some other things about listening. The other problem in listening is about while you are answering the question, you have to do the other things. Yeah. For example, while you are listen to the listening, you have to write the answer. So both listen and write. Okay. Maybe you are listen to the listening and you are reading the question. Do it both. You see, both listen and read, listen and write. Or maybe you forget. Where are you? Okay, or miss the listening while you are writing. Now you missed. Where is it? I am answering question 9, but it is talking about question 14. Yeah, no matter. I will tell you that how can you memorize. But it's better for you all try to be multitasking. you your own. For example, study at home, both listen and write, listen and read. Okay, these all are about the exam. Now you know the jar. So let's go through the exams or the Cambridges. Let's find it. How can we use the jar? Um, that's enough.